Oh yeah, you know what? Mark got that just the other night. I had a piece for the first time. It was really good. I did like that pizza crust. I mean pretzel crust pizza. The other night I had a piece for the first time. It was really good. I did like that pizza crust. I mean pretzel crust pizza. The night I had a piece for the first time. It was really good. I did like that pizza crust. Do you have it
Are you
playing or
sure?
what?
Yeah, I paused it.
All right, bud, we are live. So,
Thank you.
you are welcome. There is that. And let's do this though. Let's get the YouTube chat in here also, I suppose. And oh crap, I can't use this YouTube chat because it shows me as you.
Oh,
Because I'm streaming for you. It shows me as you. If I type something into the chat, I'm pretty sure it's going to say Gangster Ghost said it. This is not Gangster Ghost. Testing. Yeah, it really did. It said all right, so it thinks I'm you. Crap. So I guess I'm just not able to type in the chat tonight.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Still in the panel or whatever though. So.
Uh, my co-host, because when you're gone, I need the ability to add people for you.
Do what now?
Am I co-host?
Oh, you know what? Uh, I apologize.
Oh,
Uh,
that's all right.
uh, I don't
I'm just
I don't remember how to do it, man. Give me 1 second.
oh,
I I
uh,
will I will make you host. As soon as I remember how to do it. It's been a long
just
time since I've used uh, Google Meet.
please I ask that for I can add people in for you.
Wait, say what now, Logan?
So I can add people in.
Yeah, I'm hoping, anyways. Yeah.
Thank you a lot, Skylar. You're a nice guy.
The world. Oh, I might not be able to make you host, I guess. I have no idea what's going on.
Remember you go to the person's name on there, click on it, says to make him co-host.
It just says pin to screen or remove from the call.
Oh,
How in the world do I do this? I don't.
oh you show everyone to watch from the screen.
All right,
No, it says for me too.
give me 1 second. All right, give me just 1 second. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to do three things at once. I'm going right now to grab it. All right. I'll be right back in 1 moment, Logan. Hold the fort down.
Okay.
Or are people not able to join, or what? Let's see. Join. Oh, son of a gun. Trying to do like 4 different things at once here. Uh,
Sorry about that.
no, you're fine. Just tell them the link that's the link in the top there. The meet.google. Whatever. And
Okay.
son of a gun. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't. I remove him from the call. Continue to the main screen. It's honestly not giving me an option here to allow anybody in, make you host. I have no idea what to do at this very second. All right, for real though, I'll be back in 1 second here.
Okay.
that can get to you, you know.
Okay, Logan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool beans. I believe, anyways. We are going to be getting it going. That doesn't make any sense, but anyways. Oh, I got you. That was at 5:20. It's retarded. Okay. Oh, that was almost a really, really bad thing to put in your chat. Well, I could have removed it, so that would too big of an issue. All right, I got it pinned in chat. Now I got to pull up a YouTube. Oh, I guess I could have used that one, actually.
How are you?
A little bit busy right this very moment. You're not interrupting or anything. That's not what I'm saying. What I mean,
Oh,
is, I'm trying to type and read at the same time as talk. What is this? April 5th? 5th. Okay, but
or are you a super genius like Mark is?
I would assume so.
Is Mark going to join us soon?
I don't know actually if he's gonna be on here or not. How do I make some sense? Turn on captions. Change layout, full screen, picture, visual effects. Okay. Totally lost. I have no idea. Oh, this one. Right there. Admit. All right. Steven, how are you doing?
I'm good. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
I can hear you.
I am trying to figure out how to, if possible anyways, make Logan a host. There used to be a way to do this, but it's either not the same or isn't able now.
Who all have you guys invited?
I, I invited, let's see, Cindy, Chuck, you, Julie, Nick and Julie.
Oh wow, that's pretty brave.
I just think kind of a really probably it's probably mostly DAL actually that I sent. I was just thinking more along the lines of you know nicer viewers and whatnot for Logan here.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Are we
welcome.
live yet?
Yes, it is live.
Okay.
I'm.
And it's just us right now, huh?
It is just us right now. And
All right. I'm gonna send this invite to Dustin. Do you want to send it to Stump, Logan?
Yeah.
oh, and Chris, Christian, is this broadcast sort of the same fellowship as Brother Chuck's? Yes, sir. Christian. Speaking of Christian, I was actually not even reading your message when I just said your name. I was talking to Stephen, but I will answer your question and tell Stephen at the same time. So I invited Christian also. And, but to answer your question, Christian, is this broadcast sort of the same fellowship as Brother Chuck's show? So yes, it actively is. It's, everybody I invited anyways, and everybody that Logan invited is actually the same panel, the same panel of people invited, minus missing mod. So
And I want to say we have not lost our charm nor our good looks. We are still dashingly good looking. So why don't you use StreamYard, just out of curiosity?
dude, I don't use StreamYard for multiple reasons. As a matter of fact, your videos can be Say, well, never mind. I'm not gonna get into it. it.
Oh boy. Okay. That's a good topic, I can tell.
Yeah, there are problems with StreamYard that you wouldn't run across. I don't think. I don't hold me to that you'll never run across any of the problems that I would have discussed, but there
It's a
are.
safe bet.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of are we talking, like NSA listening kind of
No, has
situation?
nothing to do with law enforcement or intelligence. Nothing like that.
Nothing to do with the Illuminati.
No.
Okay. Because Steven's part of the Illuminati.
They don't want Steven. I'm too poor to be part of the Illuminati. I don't offer them anything, Logan.
This is ridiculous. Why can't you make somebody a host now?
Because if you're using Google Meet, you have to make them a host through the calendar prior to the meeting. So you would have to shut this one down and then start it back up again.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I don't really like Google Meet. I fell in love with StreamYard, bro. Like, head over
Then
heels
why
in
don't
love.
Then why don't you marry StreamYard?
Because I'd much rather marry my girlfriend, Logan. If I could just be honest with you, there are features that she displays that I find more stunning than StreamYard. Does that answer your question?
Wait, say that
Yeah.
again? I didn't hear your reply. I apologize.
I would rather just marry my girlfriend than StreamYard, but I do love StreamYard.
Oh, I got. Okay. It was a pun, or I mean, not
Logan,
a pun, but
yeah, and Logan, since it's your show, I am not going to talk about your mother one time. I just want to tell you that.
What about the time you asked Chuck to marry your mother?
That I will talk about. Yeah, I would have much rather Chuck had married my mom because she's dating a Catholic fella, and Eastern Orthodox, I feel like, is just a little bit closer to our beliefs.
this is crazy, dude. Google Meet has changed in just a couple of months. It's changed.
Yeah,
We might even end up switching to Discord. I'm not even joking. I might midstream switch this dude to Discord. I apologize. It just told me that it was gonna cut out in an hour too. It's never done that before either.
Oh, really?
Not to me, anyways.
I didn't know it cut out either. I thought it was unlimited.
Yeah.
Very intriguing. So, Logan, what did you have on your heart for today?
What's going on with Mrs. Mod?
Missing Mod hates my guts now because I blocked her. And she sent me this message. Let me see. She said, "Good for you. Remember you chose. Watch it back. You won't because you're a terrible friend. Thank you very much, Missing Mod. Have a nice life. I can't believe you, laughing out loud. I can't help but laugh. You chose a guy who attacked me first. That's actually what happened. You're choosing his help with this crap you're doing so he can call Jesus a liar. Hope Skylar is a good friend like me. He's not, but here's hoping. Christian, yeah, not even close. Well, if your recent behavior is the measure of a Christian, Missing Mod, I would thank you very much for the compliment.
And you're
Because-
again a bold-faced liar, not you, Steven. Missing Mod bold-faced lied in the message she sent to you. She said, I attacked her first? Are you effing kidding me? That is insane. She is 100% mentally just out there. She is mentally insane.
It breaks my heart because I enjoy having fellowship from different places and different people. And when you guys don't get along, it just, I don't know, man, it breaks my heart.
How in the world could anybody ever even just think for a second that I attacked them first in that situation? I didn't say
Well-
anything until she had said the third thing. I gave her 2 free strikes. 2 free.
Not just that, but I put off blocking anybody for a very long time, and if you guys go back and listen to the stream, I begged her to stop talking about you because it triggers you. Like, I begged her, and she still was persistent. She is a very, very stubborn young lady sometimes when she wants to be.
She's not stubborn. She is satanic.
I
Satan
wouldn't go that far.
I do go that far. Satan the deceiver.
I know, but you guys have a love, like, you guys love to hate each other.
I don't. I'm just tired of being lied about online publicly. Over and over. 100% of every single stream, Stephen. 100% of every single stream. Yours and Chuck's, multiple channels, nothing but bold-faced lies.
Well, it's over now.
Mm-hmm.
It must have been love, but it's over now. Right, Logan?
Yeah.
Logan, you gotta give us a topic.
I don't know. What topic do you guys want to have? This is a democracy. Everyone can vote.
Oh man.
Big Bad Mama said Missing Mud and Skylar should need to host a show together.
You know what? I would pay very darn good money to watch that show.
It would turn into a snuff film. Because if we
Wow.
if we hosted a show together, this is not a lie or an embellishment. If we hosted a show together, I'd be able to get her IP address and her address. And the second I had her address, boom, she would just bury die on camera.
Wow. That's a lot of hate, Skylar. Don't you feel like that's a lot of hate for someone who just says comments?
What do you mean just says comments? I've never done a drug in my any drug in my entire life other than marijuana. Never done a drug in my entire life. Not once.
You act like nobody's ever lied about you before.
The things that she says are extremely heinous. They are far worse than rape. They are far worse than rape. Okay?
I mean, I know you're trying to put like a big emphasis on it, but I feel like we both know that's not exactly accurate. I don't know if even murder is worse than rape.
Okay, have you been raped before?
I don't feel like that's an appropriate set of questions. Have you been raped
Yes.
by a man?
Yes.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Skylar.
I'm sorry about this.
So
guys.
I can say 100% factually, it is very worse than rape. Literally, not figuratively.
Okay. I'm very sorry to hear that.
But anyways. And it's a little worse feeling. You know, I had experience. I've had experience with rape before being raped. I wasn't raped until 2014. 14. I think 2014. So, well, anyways.
Have you ever got counseling for that, Skylar? Like, have you ever tried emotionally healing from that? Because that can cause a lot of damage, like, emotionally.
I'm actually not emotional about it in any way. I'm honestly not emotional about it, other than when I talk about it. It's one thing. It's one thing to, okay, take a woman being raped, for example. It's one thing for a woman that's, you know, not as powerful or etc. It's one thing for a woman to be raped by, somebody who's or tactical is not the word. I'm trying not to like offend women. I don't mean that women can't do things guys can't. What I'm saying is take somebody Stump. I am not saying in any way hi Stump. I'm not saying you would ever rape anybody. What I'm saying is take somebody your size. Take somebody Stump's size or Steven's size. Hell, actually, Steven, you're taller than Stump. So take somebody your guys' size. You, Steven, and you, Stump. Take somebody your guys' size. You're
For the
gonna.
record, I am so not a raper.
No,
I just
oh,
want
yeah, yeah,
everyone
yeah.
in YouTube to know that.
Yes,
I'm
yeah,
so not
Steven
a,
does not rape.
I'm not a stump in the earth either, a real stump.
No.
Right.
I say I'm not a Stump. No,
I'm 6'2", so
yeah, Steven,
Oh, we're
you're.
about the same size, man. I'm 6'2" and a half, 6'3" on a good day.
okay, yeah.
So what I'm saying is your guys' size is going to be able to submit, a little 5'4" woman or whatever, 5'4", 110 pounds, whatever, most generally, as a general rule of thumb, somebody your guys' sizes is absolutely going to have an easy time. Well, okay, not easy, but I mean an easier, than normal or whatever time to subdue that woman and rape her. It's another thing to be somebody who has taken triple digits amount of human lives. And almost triple digits with my hands, no weapon. And that's behind enemy lines, sometimes in that terrorist's house, and be raped. For somebody like myself, like that, to be raped, it's a little. How did this happen? Is all I could think for 6 weeks after it happened. How the hell did it even happen?
Logan, with all due respect, you host very odd shows. I just
Sorry.
What I'm
this
saying,
was left field.
but you're the one that brought it up. Technically, I say technically, on a technicality, because
I mean,
Ooh.
because you said the comments that Missing Mod was making was worse than rape,
it
and then
is.
I said I don't feel like that was an accurate statement, and then you dropped this Hiroshima-style bomb on us that you have been raped, so that you have firsthand experience.
That I've never even told, not even Yulia. I never even told Yulia that I've been, to my knowledge, to my recollection. I've only told Mark.
Are you in love with her?
Yulia?
Yes.
You do know at one point we were engaged even.
Yeah. That's why I asked if you were still in love with her. If you don't mind answering, if you do, just tell me to shut up and I'll leave it alone.
In love with her romantically. No. Not currently in love romantically. Any I'll always love her. I mean, holy cow, I'll always love her. She's a very good person, emotional, and so word am
I don't know. But she could be listening, so choose your words carefully.
No, I wouldn't even care to offend her with what I'm trying to say, but it honestly wouldn't be. It's not offending her. I'm trying to figure out what I actually mean, like definition wise.
You do have a couple comments in the comments, Skylar, from Brother Christian.
Oh shoot,
I just
Christian
wasn't sure if you were aware of that.
or chat, not just Christian, but chat in general. I'm having issues here because I'm hosting this on. I'm the one hosting, even though it's Logan's channel. That is the issues I'm having actually, is I'm hosting on Logan's channel, and I'm having to do a really weird roundabout way to do it. and I'm running a tiny bit late because I had to go get a couple pizzas. I was late too, Steven.
Good, good. I feel less bad.
Yes.
I had to go get a drink from the gas station because I've been thirsty since like noon.
Yeah.
Stump, it is always a pleasure to have you back with us.
And I apologize for you coming in on a weird note there, Stump.
That's okay. That's all right. Not a problem at all. I shouldn't lose juice with this. What is this?
This
Google
one's
Meet?
Google Meet.
Oh, cool. This one seems like it uses less juice than StreamYard. For my
It does use less juice, but it also has less options, I feel like, unless you run it through OBS.
No, is this one free or is this one subscription type thing too?
Both.
I
as a matter
believe
of fact.
this one is got a free version, right?
Yeah, Google Meet is free. But now here's the deal. My knowledge on Google Meet, I did used to use Google Meet. Mark and I both, as a matter of fact. Mark Stoney and I both used to use Google Meet. But things have changed. They really have. I haven't used Google Meet since Brett porn bombed me. That's what led me away from Google Meet, with Brett porn bombing me.
He porn bobbed you on your live show?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
what?
Did
Brett.
he use Amazing Aces guy?
what?
He did. He used Amazing Aces guy to farm bomb that one lady.
Oh, I don't know. He porn bombed me in a very
He-
way.
Well, at least he didn't post a video on your channel like he did mine, with some angry atheist screaming "F your God" NIGGER. That's what he did to me.
We go say stuff. Alright, done at
Oh,
that.
who is this Brett guy? Is that the guy, Brett King guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Brett Kane.
What's wrong with him? He got mental problems? What's wrong with him?
Yes.
I would believe so, but at the same time, I almost think not. Oh, yeah, I know it's gonna sound really weird, me defending Brett, but kind of don't think he's actually mentally ill. I kind of think he's just a poser's not the word I'm looking for either. Pretender? Or,
Yeah.
Just
Is he the Great Pretender?
a facade, basically.
He purports to be a Christian, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or believer or something. I don't know what he does. Okay.
But
It's
he
pretty
said
wild.
on his channel, there's stuff he did like in the Bible. He said that are not from God. And
What's not God? The Bible. Yeah, I did hear that from him. Yeah, the Bible's not God's word. That's right. That's why I stopped even trying to catch a show of his or anything. That's what it was.
and he said it might be from the devil or something.
Or maybe he's from the devil.
Yeah. And that's crazy of him.
He's not a very, very nice person. He's very doesn't act Christian. A whole lot of ways and very consistently.
Yeah, yeah. So he proves he doesn't believe the Bible is God's word. He's I think even his opening to his some of his videos is like satanic music, real heavy, scary type thing. And
Yeah.
I think that stuff gives you a hint about what people are about. So I pay attention and I stay away from them. And I see he's
I do
porn bombing.
agree
That's
with
not a
you.
Christian thing.
I really
Yeah, I believe music speaks to the soul.
Oh yeah.
I really am getting to the comments, guys. I apologize. So if, as a matter of fact, if somebody wants to narrate a comment to me, I'll totally get to that right this moment. While my eyes are very focused on something else right this moment. So obviously seeing the live stream. So good enough.
The last comment I see says, "Which branch of Power Rangers?" The meeting. I don't know. It's the last comment I see. I think military means military for you, probably. I wasn't in the military, so it must be towards.
Were you in the army?
I was never in the military.
Oh, Christian. Okay, those are the comments. Okay, I was very, very confused. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, Christian, I'll get to you here in a second.
Power
Um,
guy. I think he was one of the Power Rangers.
I started in the
Ooh,
Navy, Christian. I started in the United States Navy as back very tactical, sailor. So, anyways,
Yeah. Can imagine Power's guy being a Power Ranger.
I think he was talking about me.
Oh,
yeah, I think so.
you're a Power Ranger?
No, not a Power Ranger.
Yeah, we can. You know what? If we're talking about once saved, always saved, and eternal security, I think you see the actions of these Christians that believe that type of thing. They're much easier to do things that I would describe as not being Christian or worldly because they believe their eternal security is going to kick in and they can do what they please. I think we see this quite a bit, in fact, and that's one of my reasons why I think it's really a false Christian belief because they don't. There's no fruit. You know, they do things like porn bomb you or whatever. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's wrong for even a non-believer to do stuff like that, and they don't have a problem doing it with just eternal security.
Hey,
Maybe.
Logan, are you going to post the link for this panel in your comments and pin it?
It is.
Oh, it is already. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I got in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's working. I just got in that way.
Yeah, never mind. Scratch everything I said.
Okay. Yeah, he needs to grow some good fruit.
Oh, what?
Yeah. What the? Yeah. Stuff. You ever think about being a minister or a preacher?
No, I don't think I'm called for that. I think there's different kinds of gifts that God gives to you, and being a preacher is not one of mine. I don't have the eloquent speech or that type of thing. Let's say the best I do is go on the street once in a while and try my best to do a little street preaching. But other than that, I don't have what it takes. I mean, I think we have to know our limitations and where God wants us in His body. So they're all different parts, and you can't be. Because I've seen some preachers that are very eloquent and they get their word across well, and they don't. I don't have that ability. God didn't give me that, or the memory to remember exact scripture. Where it is. I can quote it half the time and remember where it sort of is, but I can't remember where every scripture is that I want to know half the time. I got to search for it. So I'd be a pretty bad minister. I'd be up there with my cell phone searching scripture, trying not to speak to people. So no, not for me.
You ever? There's one guy. He's a street preacher. Something. Is it Reuben Israel?
Yeah, I don't particularly agree with him. I think they're a little too harsh on people. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't believe in once saved, always saved either, but I think they're a little too harsh and they're not putting forward a good showing to people that are non-Christian. I think they're a little too harsh, but that's my opinion. I'm not God, so. But I think they're pretty harsh. They'll be in front of a Christian church. I mean, not a Christian church, a Catholic church with a statue of Mary and then breaking it with a hammer. And, I don't know if that's the way to, other than angry, make people angry. I don't know.
And you ever heard of that other guy, Jesse something?
Yeah, Jesse Morale.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he definitely knows how to draw a crowd, right? He knows what to talk about. When he's in a college setting, he'll talk about sex, and of course, all the kids are right there listening to him. He'll draw huge crowds. I'll give it to him. And they're all out there laboring for the Lord, I believe. But I think there's different ways of approaching it. He draws crowds. That man draws crowds instantly. So
that guy's crazy. He said before to these girls, he said, "You ever feel like you're
horse probably. I used to call them horse.
Yeah, that. He said then you probably are.
Right.
No, he actually said so.
Well, he's telling the truth to him, and that's what draws him in. I mean, most of the time they're angry. Do people get saved from that? It's not up to he. I guess he can't do that anyways. But he at least has them hearing. I'll tell you what, he has them hearing the word of God. If nothing else, now what they do with it after that, So I actually I kind of like him actually.
Yeah,
I
me
kinda,
too. Uh, he's funny too.
yeah, he's funny. He got a good wit on him. He has a real good wit, a sharp mind and witty. He's very witty. He hasn't posted things lately that I know of. He used to do like all the time videos.
Yeah,
And you know what I find too? Like when I watch street preaching videos, if there's not some kind of going on, if they're just preaching, no one's listening, it's it's like it's not entertaining. So but then the question is, are you preaching to entertain people, or are you preaching to try to reach people? I mean, because people could walk by and hear the word, and it might affect them. They might think about it later. You'll never know if they even heard it, or if they pay attention. They act like they don't, but who knows?
Or if they're
So
preaching for something stupid as I'd for real actually seen somebody got sentenced by a judge to community service. They proclaimed to be, this just devout Christian, specifically Christian, and that I believe you make better use of your time. You make better use of. I have no idea what. I don't remember verbatim. Basically, what they were saying was they BS their way to the judge that um sorry, I was reading something.
yeah, it's hard to find a judge too that would even consider that. The way I see it, the world's become so secular now. I mean, even if you watch these street preachers being arrested, I've seen quite a few of them being arrested in the United States lately because these cops, first of all, don't understand the Constitution. They don't care. Kerry, what's the name? Kerrigan Kelly. I think that's the name. Kerrigan. You ever see him, Logan? Kerrigan Kelly, I think his name is.
I'm not sure. Well, here's this other guy in Texas. He streets he street preach on Little Elm.
Little Elm.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
he's a pretty nice guy. He even adopts a lot of kids to keep them from keep parents from boarding them. He fights against abortion a lot, but he adopts kids there. You ever heard?
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's on Little Elm.
So Christian in the comments says, I would consider preaching to be a fulfillment of community service. I mean, I believe that could be a fulfillment of community service, but I do tend to agree with Stump on this too. I don't think all of us are called to be actual pastors. Now, we all should be preaching the word of God and preaching repentance and preaching Jesus Christ, but I don't think we were all ordained to be pastors.
No, but I think at the same time, you're not necessarily trying to be a pastor. I would go as far as to say, not necessarily proclaiming or trying to be a pastor. You're just standing there evangelizing. I'd consider it more evangelizing if just standing there, preaching the word, reading out of the Bible.
Is that preacher I told you about? His name Todd M. Bowling, I think. Yeah, I see a lot of his videos. He goes out there, preach a lot. He's actually a very nice guy.
There's actually quite a few street preachers that are on the internet. Team Jesus preachers. You ever see them?
I'm not sure.
They're in Florida. They're in Florida. Who's in Florida? Proverbs guy. You're down there, right? They're in Fort Lauderdale, I think. I think they're in Fort Lauderdale.
I am in Bruton, Alabama.
Oh, you're in Alabama.
I am about to be relocating to southern Georgia, right across the Florida border, and I am a Floridian by nature. Like I was born and raised there. So
yeah, that's right.
You were right.
Yeah, I wasn't born and raised there, but I was a Florida resident. Permanent residence. I was a Florida resident from 12 to 12. And when I say 2012, I mean literally January 11th. So all of 2012. So from 2012 to 2019, yeah, February-ish, February, March of 2019. Florida.
How did you guys deal with the humidity? Was it something you got used to, or it doesn't bother you, or what? Because it bothered me when I was down in Florida.
I pretty much got told that they would kill me if I killed myself.
With the humidity?
I mean, I was born in August in Central Florida, so it's second nature to me. But
Okay,
as you
that's
can
what.
tell, I'm not a huge fan of it because I no longer live there.
Yeah, the humidity just struck me as being ridiculous when I was there. When I did go, I tried to go in the winter months, but
Kind
then
of
it does get cold down there too. Like you go down to Disney World or whatever, it gets pretty cold down there in November.
Oh, dude, our winters are nasty. Like even when it's 40 degrees with the humidity, it cuts right to the bone.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ocala
It is.
gets real cold.
Oh yes, yep. I have been to Ocala several times in the winter.
Key West only gets cold for like an hour and a half.
Yep.
I've used my car heater a bunch, honestly, but I kept going back and forth from NES Key West or Truman Annex. I kept going back and forth from Truman Annex all the way to Homestead and whatnot. Just 150 miles, and the time of day, by the way, is I would leave Truman Annex just before midnight. When so I've used my car heater in Key West a couple.
is Key West? Forgive my ignorance. Is that actual island? I'm not sure. I've never been there.
Yeah. It's the last island. It's 147 miles away from Florida.
Is there a causeway to get out there? Is that what it is?
Highway 1.
Okay, I might have driven through there coming up. No, I don't think I ever went there though. That's where they had that one festival you said it was real X-rated, right?
Yeah, it's very X-rated. Yes. Fantasy.
Yeah, I've seen preachers. I'm sure there's preachers there preaching too. I know there are.
No, I've never seen a preacher there.
I think that Team Jesus preachers. I've seen videos of them being down there, Key West. It's not. Is that far from Fort Lauderdale? I'm not sure.
It's 147 miles away from Florida. It's 147 miles southwest into the ocean. Key West is actually 50, 60 miles closer to Cuba than it is to Florida.
Oh wow. No, because I think Fort Lauderdale would be no, it is west, right? It's west. It's on the west side of Florida, I believe. Miami's on the east side, Florida. And you say Key West is what? West or east?
It's west-southwest.
Southwest. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess that could be an area they're at. Fort Lauderdale's probably down there. Now, I've been to one of my favorite places used to be Dustin. You guys have been to Dustin? I think it's called Dustin, Florida.
Dustin, Florida. Yep, I've been there.
When I first went down years ago, we with the kids, we went down there, and it was like small. There was no hotels on the beach, and we went back like 10 years later. It was like overgrown with buildings, but it was such a nice place at one time. It was quiet and they had the white sand beaches and real nice place. But after a while, it was more. I guess the tourists found it or something. Or Spring Breakers. I think the Spring Breakers found it. That's what it is. Because the Spring Breakers are known for being in what's the name of the beach? Something Kai, Malikai or something like that. You know, the team preachers, if you ever looked them up, they're always down there on the beach preaching.
Well, I'd not one time ever seen anybody street preaching in Key West.
And almost certainly have been down there. I might be wrong. Maybe I know they've been to that the one with the pirates. What's it, Gasparilla or something like that? It's called. They've been there for
the
sure.
Gasparilla Parade.
Yeah, I could almost swear they were at there.
Yeah, that's over in like Tampa.
Yeah, they I know they've been there for sure. I remember that name of that. There was pirates walking, people like pirates, all dressed up and drinking and stuff. It's like, I guess it's just like a night of debauchery. That's what it seemed like, but what is it, right? They go to New Orleans down there, all the time during Mardi Gras. So I'm sure they're probably at the other place. I'm almost certain I probably could go on their channel and find it.
Key West isn't. I hate it.
I also strongly love to dislike it.
Why? Why is that?
Key West is nothing but a 5.5 square mile circle, 5.5 circle mile island, 147 miles away from land, and on top of that, well, okay, 90 miles.
Don't forget all the debauchery. It's full of debauchery.
People have.
Is it all the time, or during just these festivals, or what? It's always like that.
Debauchery is all the time, but people having sex
All
in
the time.
restaurants is during Fantasy Fest. If you have sex in a restaurant on a table, not during Fantasy Fest, I'm at least assuming, anyways, that probably going to get, or at least kicked out of the restaurant, if not, legal trouble. But
Yeah.
no, you can do lines of cocaine 3 feet in front of a Key West police officer during Fantasy
Hmm.
Fest,
Wow.
and have sex in a restaurant on the table
Hmm.
during Fantasy Fest.
I've never experienced any of that. I'm just now hearing about Fantasy Fest. I guess, thank God, I lived a pretty sheltered life. But the Keys alone are like havens for the homosexual community. That seems to be that. And man, what is that town right outside of Tampa, Skylar? You know the one I'm talking about. But those are the two big pockets for homosexuals that live in Florida: the Keys and, man, what is that town called?
I don't know what saying that it's just overrun with homosexuality and stuff, or what?
Well, yeah, like the town right next to Tampa, it's like a miniature San Francisco.
I really don't
Wow.
know which town you're talking about.
Once I say it, you'll be like, oh yes. Let me
Yeah.
look
Oh,
it
yeah.
up.
I'm sure I probably would actually. I was gonna say because I've resided. The Navy had me literally everywhere over Florida. Yeah. Christian brought up Panama City, like Panama City, that Springfield and Callaway and Parker, Panama City, or are you talking about west of St. Andrews, Panama City Beach? Because Panama City is actually different than Panama City Beach. So, but anyways, Panama City Beach and everything. I mean, that's uh, the second place, as a matter of fact. But everything, dude, I've been everywhere, man. No. I even did a contract with the Tyndall Air Force Base. As a matter of fact, that's the second time I was in Panama City there. I was working with Tyndall Air Force Base. Yeah. Navy had me everywhere, though. I started in Orlando, went from Orlando to Ocala, went from Ocala to Fort Pierce and Vero Beach at the same time. And where did I go after that? Key West. Oh, no, Key West. The first time Key West. There's a Key West before that also. That's still actually chronologically accurate, but there is a Key West in there
Ybor
missing.
City. Yeah, I told you would know.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't.
Ybor City.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. Ybor? You say Ybor?
Yeah, Ybor City. Well, they call it a city, but it's technically like inside Tampa, but it's like its own little suburb in Tampa, and it is just the most debaucherous lifestyles you can imagine there.
Hey,
Hmm.
Power GP.
You actually looked up these Team Jesus. They have been there. See, they say they've been there a couple times. And for Halloween as well, Key West Halloween is here on their thing. I know they're. I'm pretty sure I heard that name before Fandy Fest. So they've been there preaching. You just missed them, I guess.
Well, I tell you what, if they were there for Fantasy Fest, every single time I've been in Key West during Fantasy Fest, I I I turn into a recluse. I'm not even joking. Like the only way to get out of it is to go all the way to probably about Panama City or get the hell out of Florida, the state.
Yeah.
During Fantasy Fest, it is just super crowded for one, but I mean, you're talking a 5.5 square mile island with 130,000 individuals, whom 120,000 of those individuals at a minimum, 24 hours per day, are intoxicated, either on alcohol or drugs or both.
Wow.
So there's nothing good about Key West in any way, shape, or form. And then we got to stick 3 effing Navy bases, dude. We got Truman Annex, Trumbo Point, and NAS Key West. And on top of that, we got another Coast Guard base, Coast Guard Sector Key West.
So the Navy personnel part of that debauchery, they're all in there, the young guys. I'm sure they probably are.
I would never rat out my squids.
Mhm.
Coasties do some stuff, though.
Yeah, you ever see the movie The Last Detail? Jack Nicholson. Oh man, you're a Navy guy. You got to watch that. Jack Nicholson was in it. I forgot who else. It was good. Real good. It's about some Navy guys taking a prisoner to the wherever they took him to. Wherever the Navy had their prisoners back in the 70s. It was a real good movie.
What, Gitmo?
No, I don't think it was Gitmo. They were taking them across the country. The movie, it was just a movie, but I don't know how real it was, but I think it was maybe somewhere in Kentucky. There's no base in Kentucky. They have to be all near. I don't know where it was, but it was a real good movie. Real good movie about 3 guys, and they're all Navy guys. How much how much stuff they got into. It's real interesting.
Leavenworth, Kansas, or something? Fort Leavenworth?
Yeah, maybe something. It sounded like something like that. Yeah, that's probably right. That's probably where they took them. Now, Proverbs, are you oh, Proverbs not there.
Oh, he just dipped.
I asked him a question. He dipped on me. Wow.
Yeah, he knew. He's psychic, and he's not telling
Yeah,
us.
he know.
All right, I believe, anyways, I got this set, except for the fact I still gotta do something about this here. See what the hell. All right, here we go. He said I had a couple of comments. I am just now getting to the comments. I have no idea. Let's talk about missing mod again. Let it go. No. No. Be huge. This conversation is a strange turn. Christian, or statement of the year. Yep. Say that you killed like. Actually, I didn't say a number, but yeah, it's a hefty number because I have. Terry Branch Power Ranger. Well, you're an idiot. I would have banned you immediately. That's started. That's speed. Consider preaching fulfillment of community service. Yeah, I would probably consider preaching to be a fulfillment of community service in a manner of speaking is better than some of the other crap that the community serve. In various places that I have seen people do community service, which would be like Missouri, Florida, San Diego. Missouri, Florida, and San Diego. I've seen people do community service. And I've seen a lot of bad stuff. All 3 of them. I've seen bad stuff go on during community service.
Right.
You used to live in Panama City. Yeah, I did see that. I think we're caught up. Okay, we're caught up. Look at that.
I mean, this isn't a bad format. Actually, it seems to be clearer. That StreamYard looks a little blurry to me when I look through it afterwards. Anybody else notice that? Or just me?
It's probably got something to do with the encoders and whatnot. I mean, I'm not running through a service. There's not a service doing my encoding for me for Logan. Actually, I'm hosting for Logan. This is Logan's channel and Logan's show. Even though Logan hadn't had the opportunity to speak much.
Oh. Thank you, Skylar.
You're welcome. Yeah, so it's StreamYard's a service. They do the encoding for you. They run the server. I'm actually on a dedicated server hosting this show with Google Meet. Google Meet should be pretty decent. It used to be. So I have no idea. In comparison to others like Zoom, Skype.
Skype is terrible, if you ask me.
It's
It's terrible.
Skype is real bad. So Google should, used to be pretty up there, as a matter of fact. But Discord, I've been using Discord for everything, really. Discord actually a good program. Discord is a good program. It's a good app. But quality-wise, I'll tell you for sure that Google Meet, video quality-wise and stuff like that is actually quite a bit better than Discord. But Discord is very, very, very low latency. Discord is the best, as a matter of fact, if you want the lowest latency with the most amount of chatters and video, etc. And just hosting a mass, together, because that's what Discord is it's for gamers, gaming people to all be on the line and watching each other's games while they're playing together.
That's what that's for. Okay, I was wondering what that's for. They have it's basically for gamers to to play games together online, right? Is that what you're saying? His main purpose, his original intent was that, or
Yeah, they took over TeamSpeak, or not took over, not like TeamSpeak became Discord. That's not what I mean. I mean they became bigger than they competed with, and became bigger than TeamSpeak back in the day of first, not first, but I mean back in the day of the beginnings days of first person shooters and like massive multiplayer online games and stuff. So like World of Warcraft was the first real big one where we really started switching to Discord, because everybody, you could have 40 people in one panel showing their video game in lieu of a camera, showing your camera right now. And instead of
Mhm.
showing the camera, you could be showing in Discord, you could be showing your screen, sharing screen basically, but everybody.
Right.
So it's really the first one where Discord, it was just so many. That's kind of what Discord did, was they wanted to have the lowest latency, they wanted to have servers available, everywhere, to have the lowest latency. They wanted to have good, feedback, good audio quality and whatnot, and try to keep it with the least amount of megabytes, least amount of megabytes used and stuff like that. So they actually, like I said, took over TeamSpeak, or surpassed. It surpassed TeamSpeak and everything. TeamSpeak was like the thing back in the day. Like Counter-Strike 1.6 and stuff like that, the year
I'm not a gamer, so I don't know. Yeah.
2003, 2004.
So are they free? Discord free also, or is it a paid thing?
Yeah, Discord's free. Discord is
Totally.
totally
There's
free.
no paid version.
There is a paid version, kind of. They call it Discord Boost, or Nitro. I mean, not Boost. You can
Yeah.
you can
Nitro.
boost your Discord server, or you can donate a Discord server boost. But it's called Nitro. Discord Nitro. But what that does is it's more for marketing and advertisement. It has nothing to do, like, you don't really get, you know, useful features. You get more
Right.
animated, fun stuff. And you can
Hmm.
play games together in Discord stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I've legitimately never seen any reason whatsoever to go for Discord Nitro unless you got like 3,000, 3,000 members and stuff like that. It really is. It's gonna kick us off here. So all this talking about
Yeah.
Discord.
10 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, it says your call-ins in 10 minutes. One more time, enjoy longer calls. Plan. So yeah,
Wow.
it's
1 hour.
I guess we might be switching to Discord.
Oh,
And
wow.
and,
It's 1
and
hour only.
it's web browser available, and you don't have to have an account or anything either. So it's
Yeah, I've been on there before. It's actually pretty decent. I just
Okay,
wasn't sure
sorry
what it was
about
for.
Christian said Steven left. Yeah, he Steven either I don't fully know, I guess. I don't know if
He
he.
probably had to have dinner. Like, he didn't have dinner, did he? He like came out of work and he went right to streaming, I believe. That's what it sounded like. He probably went to eat or something.
I don't.
What are you guys gonna go on the other one then? Switch to Discord or something?
Yeah, might as well. Truthfully, if it's going to,
Yeah, it's got the countdown on.
yeah, it's
9
never,
minutes.
it's
8
never been limited. Me, anyways. Oh, I've never. You know what?
group calls.
I've never used this account though. I've never used my Skybro Ryan account. That might
It
be
says
why.
free. Yeah, I know it says free group calls. I don't know if you only have one-on-one maybe or something. It might be different, but yep, it's counting down. Yeah, if you guys go over there, I'll join you over there in Discord. I already have the. How would you get in there? You gonna put a link on this
Yeah, I'm gonna get a
that
server.
thing or something?
Gonna get a server up and go.
All right.
You know what? Crap. I don't want to create a server. I'll just use the chatty stream server. Logan, you're still you're a member of my chatty stream server.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, you're even in it.
Oh,
Right now, you're in it.
oh, sorry.
I wasn't even in the server. All right, Logan, you gotta Discord maybe?
Good night.
I hear myself, Logan.
Oh, sorry.
All right, that's good. I believe, anyways. Yeah, it quit. No, it's still going. Okay. Let's use the chatty stream. Oh my gosh. This is on Logi. That's on Logi. Oh, it's coming from you. It's even lighting up, as a matter of fact. All right, Logan, why am I hearing myself? But
I don't know. Oh, sorry about that.
no,
Does the sub turn unmute?
Okay, let's see. Whoops, I did the wrong. I have no idea what my link is. Oh, you know what? I'll just create a new link. Yeah, I'll just create a new link. For 7 days. What, 7 days? Yeah. There we go. Where'd my boom? Got it. Yeah, that's what I meant. Alright, take it easy. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Hope to speak with you all again soon. You have a good night, Christian. Thank you for showing up. Your support, Logan here. Alright, Logan, pin that, pin my second message, the open mic, join us live.
Okay.
Yeah. Discord. Replace pinned message. Boom, got it. Alright, good job, Logan. Show. There is
Thanks.
here. Alright, Logan, close out of this Google Meet and then open up a Discord. Or click on that link, you know, whatever. Oh, no, you're in the Discord. You just close out of Google Meet, Logan. You're good.
Okay.
You know, it's generally easier to have all this set up instead of having to redo everything live.
Oh,
What?
are you there?
Yeah, are you? Physically there. In the server. Are you on mute?
No, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
You didn't reply when I said yep. There we go. Alright, Logan, got you up and going in the Discord here. I don't have to admit anybody or accept or deny anybody either, so everybody's welcome to join open mic. There be everybody there. Those. There be everybody there. Those. There be everybody there. Boom. All right, Ligon.
Yeah.
Gotta get some people in here, bud. I've invited
Okay.
everybody that I know to invite to
Okay.
Christian Pen.
Okay.
Boom. All right, Ligon. Yeah. Gotta get some people in here, bud. I've invited everybody that I know to invite to Christian. Okay. Boom. All right, Ligon.
Skylar?
Yeah. Beep. What are you popping on your cam or what?
Start off. Skylar.
Say what?
Thank you.
You are welcome. I apologize. There's nobody here right now. Like I said, I invited Nick and Julie, Cindy. I invited all sorts of, just a kind of a random selection in what same panel and or a few extras added in and what it should be anyways. Somebody coming. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take off on you just for a second, and you'll still see me here, but I gotta physically walk away for a second. I'll be right back, Logan.
I Hello?
Get anybody invited and whatnot? All right, Logan, you there? Cool beans. We should anyways have this going by now. Still have no people for you, Logan. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a look for you. See. Yeah. Um,
So what is this thing doing on?
all right, let's take a look. If the same link. It is the same link.
Series.
All right, Logan, what do you want to talk about?
Or is everybody?
That's kind of my point. Link, yeah, the link is still the same and everything too. So, okay.
This is Stone. Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure if I'm in this or not.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Hi,
cool. I see some.
things. So we got Stump back.
Who's chatty streams? Is that somebody or is that just an app?
That's my server. That's
Oh,
my gaming channel server.
oh, that's maybe. Oh, okay, I got you. I had trouble with that other. What was it? Google. I went off twice on there. It took me out twice. My internet went down twice with that. I'm surprised. Usually it's just StreamYards that gets me with that, but I don't know. My stuff must be tough. Of course, I got a bunch of people on this at once. I got my two children with they got them big I don't know if you guys know Alienware. You ever hear that? Dell Alienware computers for gaming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they both use them. I don't know if that takes more juice. I'm not a computer guy, but they got both of them. I'm sure my wife's streaming something on the internet, watching some movies or something. So, and then my grandson's streaming on here as well. That's probably what it is. Just too much traffic, I believe.
Netflix.
I'm not my wife has that stuff. I don't even know. I don't watch movies at all. The last movie I saw was probably 2000, what was this, 23? Probably 2017 or something like that. Honestly.
Well, now you
Yes.
you did find out earlier that I honestly, you as a matter of fact, even guessed yourself. I didn't have to say anything. You were like, "You really don't watch TV, do you?" I really don't.
Yeah, no, you could tell. Yeah,
But
you could tell.
I can tell you that I have watched a movie very recently, and Top Gun.
Oh, okay, yeah, military stuff. So, hey, you're a gamer. So, what games do you play? Is it mostly military games, or are you fantasy, or what do you play?
I tell you what I like most, actually. Now, well, you may not be able to realize or guess yourself that I like most these because you'd probably see me playing Battlefield 2042, uh,
Hmm.
more so than anything, which is it's Battlefield, obviously a war game. It's a first-person shooter war game, but um, I really actually enjoy more so like Resident Evil and stuff like that, like good storyline video games. Um,
Yeah,
I like a good story. That's like a movie to me, as a matter of fact. It really is. It's when you have a good storyline video game with real good cinematics and whatnot. Like these new Resident Evils. Resident Evil is a very old video game, or
yeah.
franchise, I mean. And
I used to play it a long time ago. Yeah,
yeah, and
even then it was good. I thought like one of
yeah,
my favorite.
and they remade them, the same ones. They remade Resident Evil 2 very recently. Okay,
Yeah,
they did a Resident Evil 1 remake years ago also, but they very recently. These are brand new. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and just released like less than a month ago was Resident Evil 4's remake. And that Resident Evil 4 is what I really want. I do. I really want Resident Evil 4.
now, do you play this online or on a gaming system or what? I'm not sure. I haven't played in a long time.
Yeah, computer. Resident Evil you can play on PlayStation 5 or PC, and I don't hold me to it, but I think anyways you can get it for Xbox also.
Huh.
But I play on PC. I've never been a console gamer. Really haven't.
What do you have, a subscription for that, or what? How do you play that?
No, you really do just buy the games. You buy the game, and most games you don't have to like pay a monthly fee or anything like that. It's not a subscription, but if there is more than just buying just the game,
Yeah,
there's what they call download content, and that's their nickel and diming you. Like they could release their game for $50, right? They could sell you their game. This is really how it's been working actually. They've been lowering the prices of video games
yeah.
and raising the amount and or prices of download content. So they nickel and dime you to get, you know, hey, this weapon doesn't actually come with this game, but you can download it for $2.99.
I get you. Yeah, all the little add-ons.
Right.
Yeah, it's strange. What I used to play was strictly console. I mean, I don't even know if you could go online. I don't know. I used to play Resident Evil, and I thought that was really pretty creepy and actually realistic. Now, the graphics, you say they remade it. Have the graphics improved? Is it,
Oh
or is it
yeah,
about the same?
it's pretty cool. As a matter of fact, I'll pull up a I don't know if I'll be able to give you the sound, as a matter of fact, immediately, but I will video in. I don't know if I'll be able to get you the sound. Percent sure here. But I'll turn on which is what
A first-person shooter Resident Evil game.
uh oh he's talking about he knows what Resident Evil is. He's played Resident Evil.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah.
He's just asking
Right.
all right, PC1.
I haven't seen the new ones. I haven't played a video game in what, 15, 20 years, whatever, however long it's been. When did Resident Evil come out? That was about 20 years ago. Was it 15? That couldn't be that long, could it? 15 years ago.
Oh man, I honestly think it's yeah, dude, it's got to have. I'm
So
35.
my
You know what? I'm 35 years old, so it has to have been 20 years ago at least.
Yeah, it's like when I played it, the last video game I played was some around there. And what was the Tomb Raider with the Laura Croft?
Yeah,
That one. Those were good. Those were pretty cool actually.
I was very confused whenever I found out that Tomb Raider, if you beat the game and something you do, kind of like a cheat code, but you do have to beat the game. You can
Yeah.
play the game. This is on regular PlayStation, the first, PlayStation 1, 2, or 5.
Yeah.
PlayStation 1, and I think it was Tomb Raider 2, actually. But if you beat the game and did something or found something, you get to play the game again naked. It's the weirdest, dumbest thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I mean, that was part of the appeal. Was she was a little sexy girl running around.
Hmm.
I mean, not for me, but I just liked exploring this stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. It was pretty realistic, like to actually feel like she's exploring, and uh, going through the pitfalls and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. I liked it back when I did do that.
Yeah, a really good guy. He's not, and as a matter of fact, he is Christian. He wouldn't be like priest worthy or whatever, but really good guy, fireman, Christian, not vulgar or provocative for real.
Who's
Which
who are you talking about?
his name is Scott. He was a fire captain at the time, so if he's not retired, he gotta be up there by now. Um, but anyways, he's a real good guy. So when the movie came out, okay, when the Lara Croft movie or Tomb Raider movie came out that Angelina
Yeah.
Jolie played in, they
Okay. Yeah.
they really sexualized, the Lara Croft with Angelina
Oh yeah.
Jolie in that movie, and I was confused. I looked at Scott, and I was like, Scott, what? Or I didn't say Scott. I was like, why is she naked? Why are they making a sex scene in this? And then he was the one that told me. He was the one that told me, as a matter of fact, that he was like, if you beat that game right there, and he actually pointed at it, and it was my brother's game, not mine. And he was like, that game right there, as a matter of fact, if you were to beat this game and do something, he's like, Jeff could tell you, and Jeff's his son, by the way. His son was a couple of years old himself. So,
Mhm.
anyways, he was like, Jeff could tell you how to do it, but you play her naked. The whole game. You get to play the whole game
Wow.
again, and she's naked. And I'm like, what? What?
Yeah, that appeals to the males. I think they're the largest part, if I remember right, that play video games is like 90% of them are males, right? I don't think females play them a lot.
Nowadays, yes. As a matter of fact, nowadays, this is really weird. Nowadays, I've been noticing on Twitch. Have you ever heard of Twitch? And hi, Cindy.
Hi, hon. How are you?
Oh, a little bit tired. How are you doing?
Similar. Hi, Logan.
Hi.
Hello,
Hurry.
this is Stomp in the Earth. Patrick is my name. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry. Say your name again.
Patrick. The screen name is Stump in the Earth, but my name is Patrick.
Hi, Patrick. I think I saw you last night. I don't remember where.
Yeah, maybe Father Charles, I think I was on his thing talking, cutting it out.
Yeah. Nice to
What's
meet
going
you.
on? What's on your mind? Anything interesting?
I'm just showing because Logan was supportive to me, and I want to be supportive to him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Logan's actually very supportive. Sometimes, sometimes he can ask you the same question over and over. But I mean, Logan's very supportive. He is. So I was for sure willing to host him. I mean, heck, we even ended up on my gaming server. This is not what we were on, by the way, Cindy. We weren't in Discord, in a Google, but Google
I
Meet.
had trouble getting in.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How did you get in, or what trouble was it?
With Google Meet.
Oh,
Not so much with Discord. It just took a long time for Discord to download.
you had to
I
down.
think
You had to-
I'm on. Yeah, no, I don't have it on already. And I think I used up all my data, so I'm on snail time.
Oh, on a cell phone, yeah. Okay, so you're on a cell phone.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Discord, you don't have to have an account for Discord if you're on your computer. You can log in without an account on a computer, a web browser.
I think it let me on the phone too. You're right. I did not sign up for an account with them. Google Meet made me go through all kinds of rigmarole,
Oh, wowzers.
but Discord did not.
Well, Discord really is kind of like I was telling Stump, actually. If you were here 5 minutes ago, you would have heard that. Yeah, I was telling Stump, Discord is what really took over, for gaming. Discord is actually for like video gamers to be able to communicate with each other and show each other's video uh, footage, screens. Oh, that's why I'm not showing my camera. There we go. Okay, now I can see my.
Well, what is Logan's topic for this evening?
What do you think would be a good one?
Okay, so you're just experimenting?
We are
Yeah.
we are totally winging it. I told what? What, Cindy?
I was just laughing, but
Oh.
you're just winging it.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
my washing machine in final mode. If I'm being noisy, I'm sorry.
We had why is oh here it is. I apologize about the mishaps, or not mishaps, random hesitations and sidetracks. I'm setting up this stream. This stream has already had multiple problems because I'm streaming to Logan's channel. I'm hosting this. I'm running all this right now, but doing it to Logan's channel, so without being in his account. So it's been a whole rigmarole. Yeah, Discord went really heavily into gaming. So that's they want it to be able to, for like PlayStation and Xbox video game consoles and stuff will be able to still be able to, join at any time on command, and, have run smooth. They don't want Discord to waste a lot of resources because it's for gaming, and when you're trying to play a game on a PC, you really don't want your resources being taken, your computer's resources being taken, used up. Okay, so Resident Evil, what we've been talking about so far is video games, and then for some reason the sexualizing video games as well. Hit that subject for a second. And I'm not saying I'm innocent, by the way, Stump. I'm not 100% innocent. Now, I didn't really want to play Tomb Raider naked. I didn't really care about a video game model or whatever of
Yeah.
a person being naked. But there was this other video game that I did play in a provocative manner. The provocative video game, sort of. It's Street Racing Syndicate, which is a car racing game. But what they did was you could unlock like 12 different videos. They weren't naked by any means, but it really was kind of like stripping, because you would unlock like 12 videos of women dancing, different women, okay? So you would unlock this video, and this girl would be in like a sundress, on the beach, just dancing to some sort of music. And then if you could unlock video number 2 of that same woman, and then she would, be I don't know what's next, something just less than a sundress, but and then finally a bikini. You got 3 videos of each woman, which really were pretty women, beautiful women. So
Yeah.
and women. not girls either. Not 18-year-olds or whatever. These are
Mm-hmm.
real women. And they weren't video game characters. They were real women. So
Right. Yeah, it appealed to the males.
right.
To the
So you bet I unlocked all them videos, but
Exactly. Yeah, it appealed to the male egos.
yeah.
Hey, you can hear me, huh? Because my screen is kind of messed up. I just see a black screen, but you can hear me, huh? I thought I was cut off.
Oh yeah, we could totally hear you.
Maybe I hit something wrong. I'm trying to get back. Wait a minute. What is this? Chat video. Now, you know about Roblox? I'm sure you heard of Roblox, right?
Uh, I've heard of it. I've never played it, and I've never actually even seen it played. But I have seen screenshots and stuff.
What's the appeal to it? Like my grandkids love this thing, and it's like old-fashioned, choppy looking. I don't get the appeal to it. I thought maybe you might know.
I don't know. I'm totally the wrong person to ask, and I can guarantee you Mark Stoney is the wrong person to ask too. Mark and I have been talking about for a while now, how retarded Minecraft is, and I look at Road.
Right, that too. Right. I mean, it's like old-fashioned graphics. If I got it right, I don't know, but they just seem to love it. I don't know why. I don't get it, but that's more. I think maybe younger kids like that. I'm not sure. So I'm not into the games anymore.
All right, so here, can you see can you see video on my
I can't see anything. I see a black screen with the little Discord guy spinning around, but I got the audio. I think I'm gonna try to get out and come back in so I can see.
Yeah, it might have frozen.
I'll be back in. Yeah, hold on. I'll try to get back in. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a tomb.
Looks like what?
A tomb?
Oh, yeah. It is a video game. My video you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a video game. That's what Stump and I were talking about. This video game is almost 20 years old technically, but it was remade. This is actually a video of the brand new remake of this 20-year-old video game. We were talking about whether the graphics got better or not. But to tell you the truth, it's been so long since I've played Resident Evil. I don't remember.
So this is the new version on screen now. I can see something now.
Yeah. This is the new remake, and
Gotta fix everything myself.
this isn't me playing. This is just a video of it. Somebody playing.
Oh yeah.
So
You made an action movie. Was this made a movie or no? I think it was, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah, they made a lot.
And that got sexualized. You know what? This video game was never sexualized. The video game, the movies all got sexualized.
Who's the main character? I thought the main character was a little girl. Am I thinking about a different video game?
A red-haired girl. Yeah, red-haired girl.
Right. Yeah. She.
Yeah, that red-haired girl is who got sexualized or whatever in the movies. They're
Well,
really good movies though.
Yeah, I think they were actually. There was more. It was like two, right? I think two.
I think there was a third.
I actually like the movies. If I remember right, which surprised me, considering that usually the ones that come out video games are pretty bad. But I actually like those movies. I remember 20 years ago.
I think it's about 6 or 8.
Say what, Logan?
I think it's about 6 or 8 movies.
6
That
or
many?
8? Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that many. Were they all good or just the first
Yeah.
one? I have to look into that. Maybe that'll be something I'll watch. I'm sure it's on
Okay, what do we got?
Netflix or one of them things.
Yeah.
Wow, they're really look at this. There really is or was. There's Resident Evil, the
Oh,
first
okay.
movie. This is who you were talking about. This is who you and I were talking about. This red-haired here.
Yeah.
Mila Jovovich is who got to play. Mila Jovovich got really sexualized in the movies, and so we got Un, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. So yeah, six movies. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. I thought it was one or two at most. I missed. I guess I missed the other four. It's probably about the time I stopped watching movies. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, look at this cover even. Uh, not one time in the video game was she ever dressed like that even, you know?
Yeah, yeah. They had to put the sex appeal in
They
there
did
for the movie.
remake it.
They did what?
Oh, Scott, they did remake it.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm showing right now. This is the number 4.
But the video game, the movie, they made a remake movie of it.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, recently you're saying there's another one recently?
So it was a remake.
A remake. Okay.
It's more about, this one's more based on the game.
The first one I saw, I know I really liked this. I was surprised that it was so good. In my opinion, it was pretty good. Now, what's Skylar, do you use a VCR headsets or anything? What do you think about that stuff?
VCR headsets. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What is that what they call? Where you like you put them on augmented reality, like you're
Oh,
looking into the game.
Yeah, VR, virtual reality. Yeah.
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Uh,
Have you tried that?
Not one time ever. Not like a video game setup or anything. Not one time ever. I've used some military stuff like that before, but run a simulator and what.
Because that's the next step, supposedly, right? In gaming is supposed to be going to these headsets, I guess. What I could.
Yeah, and
You're out.
you're literally full screen, like full screen for eyes. That is all your eyes can see is the virtual reality of the video game and what.
But it seemed to hit a bump. I know a couple years back it was like it was the next thing, but I haven't heard a lot about it lately.
The Resident Evil.
I kind of wonder if they're, until you just said that, as a matter of fact, I haven't even had one thought about that ever. Until you just said that, I've just now realized you're right. I've not really even seen advertisements online about VR equipment.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
stuff.
because the quality over the years has advanced in these video games, like from the original, of course, Pong and all that. But Xbox One and PlayStation 1, and then the graphics got better and better and more realistic. I mean, I can remember watching one of the sports games, like a football game, and walking in the room and thought it was a real game going on. It was so realistic looking at first glance. But so what's the next step? Is it going to end here where you're playing online and that's it?
Well, I with the VR. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What's the next step? I'm kind of confused.
Well, I mean, they try to improve the gameplay and the realism, I guess, of it too. I mean, so the next step would be the VR. I don't know what else could be after that, unless it's like hologram. One time they spoke about hologram game, but I haven't heard about that either anymore.
There's a movie actually that is probably the best way to explain what I was about to try to say. I don't remember what that movie is titled. I think the movie was honestly just titled Gamer or something like that.
Oh, there's one called Ready Player One.
That is it. That's it. Logan, that is the movie I'm talking about. Ready Player One. It so in the movie it takes place a little bit in the future, and
Connecting.
they're not just virtual reality. They got the goggles on, and the goggles are just like what you see today, what you can go buy at Walmart today. But there's a full further setup where they feel like a gunshot, like they wear this suit, like a wetsuit. They wear this suit that's like a wetsuit, but not, for the same purposes. But it's a reactive suit, and they can feel, they can feel basically where they got shot and everything, in the video game, and they can walk and run and actually physically move, on this stationary thing, like an old Nordic track. You remember those Nordic tracks where you could run in place or whatever?
Yeah.
It's like a Nordic track. They're tied, sort of. They're suspended and tied to this thing that's like a Nordic track, so they can run or walk and turn, and you know they're holding something that's shaped kind of like a gun, at least, and you know, really, and they are fully submersed into that. So Ready Player One, we're on Logan's channel, so I'm not gonna chance it. Trying to show you, you know, that, you know, clips of that movie, but Ready Player One, is something you might be interested in checking out just to see. I've seen prototypes of crap just like that ended up in the movie, so that's why I say it's probably a really good example to use.
Yeah, that might be the next advancement, going to more realistic. I mean, I think that's the point, to get more and more realistic, submerge you into the game. You know, first-person shooter, and then VCR headsets. Now you start talking about a bodysuit that lets you feel like you're in the game. That sounds about right.
This game right here, this is called EVE Online, and this game is a space game. And the only reason I'm showing you this game, because I don't actually really play this game yet, and the reason I say yet is because I will eventually, but it takes real reality time. This game costs real reality time to level up and get your skills and stuff. So like this is my training queue. I'm upgrading my CPU management skill for my spaceships, and I've still got 7 hours and 23 minutes until it'll skill up, and then it'll automatically go to my gunnery skill. So once that's skilled up to level 5, my gunnery skill will start leveling up, and that will take 9 days and 11 hours. So in 9 days and 11 hours, I will have this ability. So
is there actual training you're doing, or is it just like a time frame that you need to wait for?
No, it's literally just time. It's
okay.
It's,
you're not
all you
actually
do
trying
is
to
yeah. I can pick a skill. Let me see if I can find a skill that I actually would skill up here. I'm pretty leveled up, actually. That's all I've been. Whole upgrades right there. Whole upgrades. Okay.
Praise of the psalmist, Jesus found a way to express the cry of his heart. Why had God abandoned him?
What was that?
I believe it was Logan watching Pastor Chuck.
Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds familiar, that voice. I thought that was what you were doing on screen with your thing. Like, that sounds like somebody.
Hull upgrades.
Sorry about that.
Alright, so hull upgrades are for the ship's hull, grants a 5% bonus to armor hit points per skill level. I'm at level 2 right now. Say I want to go to level 3. I click the plus sign, and it puts it right here into the training queue, and all I have to do is wait. I don't have to pay for it. I don't have to pay real money for it, or game money. I don't have to do anything for it. I just click the plus sign. That's the skill I want. I click the plus sign, and I can even move the skill up here. Alright, so I move it up here to queue number 1. And now, in 13 hours and 44 minutes is what it cost. Real reality time. 13 hours and 44 minutes of real reality time. I will have full upgrades level 3. So,
this is an online game, strictly online game. This is what this is, right?
Yeah, this is a very, very massive multiplayer game and online only. Yeah. It's,
what's the name of this game?
EVE Online. EVE.
EVE Online.
Yep. And let me leave or undock. Here we go. Alright, so I'll show you space real quick. This game is huge. But the whole reason I'm showing you this game is this is probably the one and only game, at least currently, this is about the one and only game that I know of that I would think would be really cool to be in virtual reality, or, you know, wearing... See, look at this. This is space.
What was that, like a city or something? That's a city? What was that right there? It's hard to see. It's really small.
This
A
is...
city, huh?
Yeah, it's a
city.
space station, a space city, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And,
Wow.
so I can go out here and I mean, this is, it's, you know, obviously takes place in the future, but, see, there's all these people are people, you know, I mean, there's 883 right this very second, 883 real life people and spaceships playing right here, right now, and...
No, what's the purpose of the game? Just explore, or is it actually battling, or what is it?
Oh no, it's a really mean game. It's yeah, you can try to be just an explorer, and you can mine. Like I can go to a different planet, and start mining space orbs, you know, various asteroids and stuff.
Wow.
But
Wow.
Docking permission requested.
I'm
Who
going
thinks of these games? Shoot.
Yeah.
Who
But-
thinks of this?
But there's 13,000 people. That's my guesstimate. Let me take a look. How many people are playing this
Sounds
game?
like a million people talking.
Oh, it sounds like a million people talking.
Is that Father Charles coming out? It's hard to see a thing spinning.
Alright.
Yeah, he's in the bottom left. Well, my bottom left. Anyway.
Yeah, let's see him in the top center.
All right, 15,665 players playing right now on this server.
What does it cost to?
It's
Yeah.
technically a free game. It's a free-to-play game. You can download it and start playing. I've never paid for it. I've never paid a dime of real-life money. And you can download it for free and start playing it and whatnot. But what I was getting at is, I haven't even...
Hi, Father Chuck.
Hi, Pastor Chuck.
Alright.
What I was getting at is, you know, I haven't played. I've just been skilling up because there's 15,000 of those 15,500 players that are playing right now
Right.
want to kill you and rob you.
Right.
Yeah. So
Can they do anything to you now? Until you skill up, they can't do anything to you.
No. Skilling up is the only way to try to survive. No, they just can't kill me in this building. They cannot kill me because I am in the Caldari Navy Station right now.
Gotcha. All right. You're secured in there. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Right. So I don't leave until I'm skilled up, which won't be for another 19 days. So.
Wow. You really it's an investment of time and everything else. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you don't actually have to be online to do it, but you just have to wait, be patient.
Oh yeah, see, I just clicked that skill. I showed you clicking a skill. I'm gonna skill up my hull upgrades, my ship hull upgrades, and I just closed the game and I can exit it, and in 14 hours or tomorrow, you know, I can just log back on tomorrow, and boom, it'll tell me, the skill training complete.
But I remember when I used to play, they were. You could get kind of addicted to this thing. You know, you would play and play and play. I remember having to be at work at 7 a.m. and I would be up to 3, 4 o'clock playing this game because I was trying to win it. And so I imagine something like this could really get you addicted. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely. There are people
Ruin your life.
Yes, there are people who actually make a life of the video game for real. Like this game is something very weird. So there's been no other video game like it yet. And I don't mean space exploration. What I mean is EVE Online caused a real life, literal real life, all-out war between. They're making money, businesses, not just, teenagers playing video games. There are
Yeah.
real life adults and real life CEOs of companies and real life CEOs of banks and real life banks involved. Trillionaire banks, trillions of dollars of banks involved. In 2014 or 15, 2015, it got so bad that it caused a literal, real life, billions of United States dollars problem.
Wow.
Yeah, this video game is stupid.
And the title is just Eve, right? That's just Eve, strictly Eve, EVE.
Yeah, Eve Online, EVE
Eve Online.
Online, yeah.
Oh wow, that's wild. I
And
won't be on there, but it's interesting. I that's my son about. I'm sure they know they're both gamers. My daughter and my son.
yeah, there's people that spend thousands of United States dollars to play this game, and then there's also people and companies that literally made millions of dollars, earned millions of dollars by playing this game. It is very weird.
Yeah, this
They wouldn't get no money out of my pocket. Out there.
Yeah, I'm not a gamer either. I'm too old for that. I used to play a long time ago. And that was bad enough being up all night playing them games and realize you got to be up an hour or two. Crazy.
It's definitely a very weird setup. So
Video, Father Chuck.
What's that?
That video you made, it's a great video.
Which video?
The one you just released.
Oh, thank you.
What is that video? What's the video about? If you don't mind me asking.
It's about the 7 last words of Jesus.
Yeah, that's a little hard to hear. You said the 7 last words of Jesus. Sound like?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, literal, or is that something that someone's or?
Literal, right from scripture. Yeah.
I missed the first part of this. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I missed the first part of what you said.
Well, the video that Father Charles uploaded, he said it was called the 7 last words of Jesus.
Oh, okay. Uploaded a video. Okay.
That
must be a short video. Huh? Must be pretty short. 7 last words. Or is there meaning to it or something behind it? What's going on with that?
It's his 7 last words.
I couldn't tell you what they were, to be honest with you, but
I can play it for you if you here it is. Let's see. Oh no,
37 minutes.
Let's see. Trying to figure out this window. Other screen. I'm trying to figure out how to use the share thing here. Share window. How about if I do the share? It's just.
Oh, okay. We gotta individually click watch stream.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I see. Watch stream over here.
Oh, it's not good. What is this? You're doing share.
I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. What's this over here? Stop sharing. Okay, how'd the stream go? Terrible. Okay. Let's see. Stream was out of sync with whatever. Come on now, let me out of this thing. I don't feel like. Don't show me this again. How's that?
Yeah, you can click.
That didn't work.
Click share your
How
screen.
about other? Don't like.
Yeah, you can click share your screen, and then you can select either applications or specific screens.
Okay. So I hit share your screen. And I have a window. It says Discord or Chatty widgets. Facebook. Logan, select a tab to preview. That ain't working. Window. Chatty video? I don't know. No, that's what's on now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Chatty Video is the name. Chatty Video / voice is the name of the server that we're in right now. We're actually in my server. We're streaming to Logan's channel and I'm hosting it, but
So,
our Google Meet messed up, so we switched over to Discord and midstream. So midstream, yeah.
this is options. Show my screen share.
You're just showing. You're showing us is what you're.
Yeah, I see that. I'll tell you what.
What are you trying to share?
I was going to share a video for Stumpy.
All right. So you want
None
applications?
but
When you click screen share. Oh, I'm on the wrong computer. Hang on. Okay. So I'm
what
looking. If you look at the computer that's computer video, that try to accept it.
Well, down the bottom there's a share your screen. I clicked on that.
Yeah.
And what comes up is choose what to share. Discord.com wants to share the contents of your screen. Are we on Discord? Is that what we're on?
Yeah, we're on Discord.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to find my video. No. Share system audio. I guess I gotta click that. Window.
Are you on a web browser or are you on the Discord program?
As far as I know, Skylar, I guess I'm on my browser, yeah.
Okay.
Although it's showing that I'm on Discord up top. I'm on Discord's browser. Yeah.
Okay.
Discord.com.
Yeah, so just open up a second tab.
Open up another tab, okay.
And then when
now what do I do?
When you click share screen, it should have an option right there in either screen or applications. It should have whatever your new tab is, and then use that tab.
It says Edge. Well, it's bizarre.
See, when I'm trying,
it don't say anything now. New tab. Edge tab. It's saying, well, yeah, that's my browser, Edge.
Man, I can't get out of here.
Do
this backward. See, you guys see my computer regular.
I don't know what I'm looking at on this thing. Let's see. Chatty streams. That's everyone that's on here. Now there is a thing bouncing up and down with an exclamation point. It says, what does it say? Add server. Add a server. So I don't know if they want me to add my server. I don't know.
Add a server.
What's this down here? Share. Here's another share your screen. Let me try that once. No, that's the same thing. What's this? Share. Let's see what comes up. Your stream is still running.
All right, check this out. Check this out, though. But if you... Okay, so while you're sharing this right now... Yeah, so it says it's sharing your whole screen is what's going on. So, yeah, I see your start bar and all that. So if you just don't stop sharing your screen And then don't, no.
Mhm.
All right, don't stop sharing your screen. Just open up a new whatever browser or another whatever while still sharing your screen. It's not going to stay on Discord. It's showing your whole screen.
So I want to share my screen. And then I want to go to where videos. I'm guessing. Can you all see that?
No,
No,
I can't anyway.
it's not sharing. Yeah. Oh well. Do-do-do.
You were doing it right though. You just kept closing out of it.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, I mean literally. You had it open. You closed out of it.
I've never seen them like this. All right, I want to share screen now. Window. Edge tab. Select a tab to preview. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm confused.
And we lost Chuckles. I don't understand.
I think that chatty stream has something to do with it. That chatty stream, because when I came in, I had to click on chatty stream. And I wasn't sure if I should or not, but I only have to share the same way. He's back.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to click on chatty video, blah blah blah, to join the server.
Oh,
Well, I joined something, but anyway, yeah. This time I did. Okay. Nice. Oh, Lord.
share list.
And he's gone again.
He's
And
back.
he's back.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I share my screen, what's this? All right. Share your screen. Share.
I
I
don't know.
don't know.
You are sharing your screen. Don't click stop sharing. Just open whatever you want to share.
This ought to be interesting.
There we go. Oh,
There are the 7 last words.
come
Yeah.
on.
Grace and peace to you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ.
I don't actually see anything.
I am Robert Chuck.
You have to click
And today
watch
we're
stream.
going to discuss the last 7 words.
I did before. Where'd it go? Voice.
As he hung on the cross 2,000 years ago, so that we may be free and forgiven of our sin.
But it played.
Did it play?
Yeah, it was played.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it's just I'm trying to get used to all this new stuff.
Yeah, this one, Discord is kind of an odd setup, and especially with the way I'm doing this, I can't even figure out how to close out a Discord show in here because it's backwards. See, I'm moving my mouse right this very moment left, but I'm mirrored right now.
Serious?
Yeah. I gotta get. I can't.
It's 10:33. It's been a wild day. I don't know. I've been busy all day, getting interrupted and everything else. But I said I'm gonna make it to Logan. I said I'm gonna make it, and I did.
Yeah, we tried. Oh, Cindy, you missed Cindy too. Cindy was here, giving her.
Really?
I almost said condolences, giving her support. You know, showing her support to Logan.
How'd you and Eminem do?
Oh, Stephen Bander.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, she's literally done nothing but be satanic. 100% of every single stream she's ever been on her channel and Steven's channel.
Where does all this come from? Is this the Ken Hovind side of the fence, and the other side is not against? Where's all this come from? Does it come from there?
What?
Like Ken Hovind's, like this crowd is Ken Hovind. This one isn't Ken Hovind's backer. Is that where this Missing Mod, all this stuff comes from, or what? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, Missing Mod is a. She is a Kent Hovind or a Hovindite or whatever.
How about if we go over to my channel, Logan? You can take over there. Would everyone hate me if we did that?
I would love you.
You would love me?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Wait, I'll tell you what. I'll send you all a thing when we get there. I'll see you there. I mean, I'll message everyone. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, rather?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Missing Mod is a Hovindite or he left.
Oh. But thank you a lot, Skylar.
You are welcome. Well, Logan, we will, I guess, close this out and we'll just rejoin. We'll regroup on Father Charles's stream. All right. See you in a minute, Logan.